Hi Kingdom kids. Well, we're ready to build. It's time to start hammering nails, putting up walls. Later we'll put the ceiling on. But it's going to be a lot of hard work in these next few days. So we've already got the foundation ready. So we should get started. Let's see. This is a lot of fun. Oh wait, did you know how many nails it takes to build a house? Can you guess? On average, on a regular house, it takes 20,000 nails. 20,000, that's a lot of pounding, that's a lot of work to be done. But that's what happens when we have to do construction. It takes a lot of work. And you know what? Sometimes when we do all that work, things don't always work out the way we're supposed to. You know, we start building and then the inspector comes and says, that's not right, you have to change that. So we have to fix things, tear things out, or sometimes things don't work out. People call in sick. All your work crew, they want to take a vacation. Or maybe the weather. You know, the weather, it's raining, we can't work in the rain. So there's a lot of things that can affect how you, or when you're building. But we need to work through those and persevere through those obstacles that we face. And that's actually what we're going to be talking about today. Working through obstacles. When things don't go our way, then we have to face them, try to get around them, work through them, and get things done. Like doing your homework. When you do your homework, if you're stuck on a problem, what do? You can give up and throw it away, but your teacher won't like that. You go maybe ask your friend, your parents, go back to the books and try to figure out how it gets done. So that's an example of obstacles that we face. So we have obstacles in life in all kinds of ways. In the building and whatever we're doing, there's obstacles that we need to persevere and get through. And that's what our story today, our Bible story, is about Nehemiah. He has to persevere and get through problems and things that come up in his building project. Oh, and we have a special guest, well, somebody in our youth group who has learned to go through and when faced with obstacles and trying to overcome them. Her name is Kaila. She's going to show a little bit of her workout video and how she has to work at trying to get that jump and get things just right so she lands perfectly. So I hope you enjoy watching her as she works out, and then we'll get to the lesson about Nehemiah. So we'll see you. Hi kids, and now we're going to be learning our story, and it's about Nehemiah. Do you remember the story about Nehemiah? Nehemiah was known for building a wall around Jerusalem. He was a little upset because the wall wasn't a wall, they had it broken down, and now the people of Israel, well, the city of Jerusalem was not protected, so he wanted to build a wall so in case somebody attacked, they would be able to be safe. And so that was what he set out to do. And so he got all his supplies, and there's some pictures of the people building the wall, but he ran into some obstacles. Well, first he had to get the people involved, and because each family group would have to build a portion of the wall, and that would be their job. So he had to convince them of doing that. And it's a lot of hard work making a wall. There's a lot of time, sweat, and energy. And these are some pictures of, putting a nice, big, tall brick wall up. I know. Why don't we go see how our wall building is going? Because we have the Snyder kids working on the wall. So let's go and see how they are progressing, and hopefully they don't run into any obstacles along the way.
This is hard work. Why can't we build it over there? What's a darn gate? I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Nehemiah got the people to start building the wall, but you know what? He had other obstacles and things he had to work out. Not only were the people maybe not happy building it, but there were the people that lived in the area that they didn't want to see the wall built. They went and criticized those who were building. They also discouraged them because they didn't want to see a wall built around Jerusalem. So, you know what? Let's go back to see how the people building the walls are doing with the criticism they faced. Okay.
You don't need that wall. You better stop building it or else. Let's get our weapons to defend ourselves. What kind of wall is that? Even my birdie could knock it down.
And finally, at the end, despite all the obstacles they faced, the people of Israel finally built the wall, and there's great celebration because now they were protected.
Yay! Our wall's finally built. Yay!
And now we'll be able to see Kaila again doing her obstacle course as she's worked out a lot of the difficulties and the hard things that she had to encounter as she finishes up.
Wow!
Great job, Kaila. All that hard work and overcoming obstacles really paid off. I wish I could do that. All right, so Kingdom Kids, how many of you were at VBS this week? And one thing that one of our videos, we learned about Dominic and how he had to overcome some hard obstacles and difficulties, but he made it through too. Well, so we're going to show you that in just a second, but I just want to say thank you all, and we'll hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next week on Kingdom Kids.
My name is Dominic, and I'm almost 11 years old.
Dominic lives with his mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa. He enjoys all kinds of hobbies, but one is his favorite.
I like to build things. I also like karate a lot. I love karate because I get to really express myself and I get to have fun, and I also get to build character and build physical strength.
Learning karate is hard work. Dominic practices up to 3 times a week. Plus, he practices at home with his dad.
The hardest thing about karate is definitely a lot of push-ups, leg lifts, sit-ups.
Dominic knows that he needs to trust Jesus when things get hard.
There was this board breaking thing, and I saw all the other kids break it with their palm. Right here. Boom. Just didn't work out for me.
Dominic failed to break the board with his hand, but he didn't give up. He continued to train, and he asked Jesus to help him.
And I said, I'm gonna break this board. It's an obstacle in my way, and let me push through it. And I broke it.
Another part of karate is taking tests to earn new belts. Each belt color represents a new level. Earning a new belt is hard.
I was very discouraged on the first day because I was afraid it wasn't going to pass, and that's what brought me down. The second day, I was feeling very, very discouraged, very, very, very sad. And I thought, I don't think I'm going to pass this, and I didn't. I failed, and I failed, and I failed. Finally got to the last day that I could possibly test, and I said, this isn't going to be like those last times. I am going to pass it. I said, you know what, Jesus can help me get through this. I'm just going to pray to him today. I am going to pass the test tomorrow. And I did.
In the Bible, in the book of Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, it says, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength."
My 3-day test, it was really hard. And Jesus helped me through that. I was nervous for it. If you're going through hard things, I suggest that all you need to do is just trust in God and he'll help you. Pray to God and he can get you through anything. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.